Hey, folks, welcome to another episode of Uncle Ricky's House on YouTube. Well, guess what? The Mango Madman has taken bad behavior from a former president to a new level. He's been caught with nuclear documents in Mar-a-Lago. That's a given. There's no denying that. Since that raid over a week ago, he has come out every day with a new cover story that is immediately deflated by people in authority. But at the same time, his MAGA idiots have become more and more inflamed against the United States government, which brings us to the next shattering of the glass ceiling by the Mango Madman. Trump, behind the scenes, is trying to use the violence predicted from his MAGA followers as leverage against possible criminal indictment for his unparalleled actions. The question is this country ready to stand up to the tyranny of Trump? Well, folks, welcome to another episode of Uncle Ricky's House on YouTube. And here we are, shattering another glass ceiling, or actually, to be more accurate, digging a deeper hole for Trump to jump in and suck this country down behind him on the path to hell. Presidents have done many, many things, good, bad, and different. But we have never had a president to be publicly exposed for taking top secret classified documents with them after they left the White House. Well, a week ago, a little bit over a week ago, Trump shattered that ceiling. Since then, he has continued to mount his count of lies to the American public. I misspoke one time and I said 70,000 lies. I went back and checked it, so I apologize for making that mistake. It's like 30,000, but the count is still running. And these are new lies. And the bad part is, as soon as he makes them, they get debunked by the government institutions, by the press, including the conservative press. There's individuals that used to be Stone Trump fans at Fox walking away. No, actually running away from their association with the 45th President of the United States as fast as possible. It's getting to the point that it is so bad that seriously ultra-right wing conservative stations like OAN and Newsmax have to at least make the appearance of perhaps doubting their self-appointed God, because he has painted himself into a corner where the evidence against him is so overwhelming and so irrefutable. The only way that you can believe that this is a falsehood is that you are wrapped up in all the conspiracy theory bullshit. the only way that you can believe that this man, and he is a man, not a god, that this man doesn't deserve to be processed through our legal system is because you have another agenda. You no longer support democracy if you support Trump. You no longer support the rule of law if you support Trump. There are government officials, elected government officials, that were elected under a democratic system by people that thought they lived in a democracy regardless of their political affiliation. People that thought they were doing their patriotic duty, they believed that they were, electing conservatives. They might have been evil-hearted, just like the people that casted the vote. They thought they were going to get people that were about little government and states' rights, which means let the states run free, oppress the poor, cut off the needy. Be Republican. Be the pull yourself up by the bootstrap type of people. And they thought that Donald Trump was going to be their poster boy for this movement. Trump fooled them all, and in the process, he may have fucked the country, because if one of the most obvious reasons for him taking the documents was to sell them to a foreign country, we haven't been able to verify that yet. But the question will always remain until it's answered. Now that he has his back up against the wall and he knows that he can't stop the bulldozer that's about to spread his butt cheeks, the federal legal charges that are coming his way that have never been leveled against any other president of the United States under any imaginable circumstance. He doesn't know what to do. He is panicked. He tells one lie after the other. He's told so many lies since last week that his lies are starting to interfere with his other lies. He's one lie countermands another lie. I don't even have to debunk it, because you can't have shit both ways, and anybody with a half brain can see it. But his followers refuse to believe the truth. They have since the very beginning. And now they are at a point where their self-appointed God looks like he's about to tumble, and their dream of making America great again, and most of us know what that means, but I won't play the proverbial race card. They don't know what to do, so they are ready to go yard out for this guy, their man, Donald John Trump. All behind a lie. All behind a liar. This brings me to the last possible use of those documents for Trump. Or not even the documents. The documents, that's a done deal. But he is going to try to use this situation because of all the threats of violence. And he swears out in one breath, he says, yeah, I want to turn down the heat on the situation. What can I do? Don't go out and do this. But behind the scenes, his minions are calling for armed interaction with government law enforcement. The slicker ones are calling for crazy shit like defund or eliminate the FBI. Something 1 year ago during the BLM riots, during the Antifa riots, when BLM and Antifa people were calling for the defunding of the police, they were saying it was insanity. It was communism. It was socialism. It was the far left trying to bring down the country. We could call that projection because they're doing the same damn thing. They were lying then, but they're not lying now. They want to defund the FBI. They want to defund the police. They want to change the laws to make Trump not guilty. They want to change the laws to protect Trump's ability to get back into the White House and finish fucking democracy into non-existence. American people are not stupid. The country, the majority of the people are starting to realize that this is a life or death struggle to retain the rule of law and democracy in order to keep this as a constitutional republic where people elect their own leaders. Trump is using his MAGA pit bulls as a leverage point to keep his ass out of jail. Behind the scenes, he is telling government officials, hey look, you know this shit is going to get out of hand. You know it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazier than it is. And a lot of people are going to die. And if you want to stop this, you got to let me go. You got to give me a pass. You got to let me do what the fuck I want to do. And in return, I'll call off the dogs. This is how far we have come. All due to a man that had the nerve to call other countries shithole nations, while all the time he was turning America, the United States, into the biggest shithole nation in the world. Well, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Y'all can marinate it on it. Y'all can do what you want to. I advise you to go vote. But if that's not what you want to do, this is America. Do you, baby. Peace out, goodbye, and God bless from Uncle Ricky at Uncle Ricky's house on YouTube.